Hello everyone, so in today's video I want to talk about the Airtel smart router right here. If you don't know what this device is, well, this is an Android TV from Airtel, and you can enjoy Netflix and so on this device and all that stuff. Yeah, now I made some content in the past about this device and many people like the video. Many people have been asking questions and everything. I get a lot of comments on a regular basis because of that video talking about this device here. But now I want to talk about a particular issue. Now in my video, many people were commenting that, oh, this provided remote here that comes with the smart router in particular, that their remotes either get missing or they stop working and they don't know how to control it at all. Like, many people have asked me this exact question. In fact, I've even gotten DMs about it, and I decided, hey, let me actually address this issue because I've used this router for quite some time, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 different ways that you can control this router without this remote right here. Now, the first way we're going to be talking about is by using the provided USB port here. Now, this USB port right here is way more powerful than you guys actually think. Now, why am I saying this? It's quite simple. Because with this USB port, you can plug in all sorts of devices that you can use to control this smart router here. And I'm going to show you some examples. Now, one product that I recommend that everyone with a smart TV should buy is this Air remote right here. Buy this Air remote here. I'm telling you, they come in different shapes and sizes. I'm just holding one of them and you can see the others on the screen right now. Now, this Air remote right here comes with this USB here. If you have this thing, please do not lose this at all, because you're gonna connect this to the USB of this router right here. When you connect it, you can control it, and I'll show you an example right now. Now, as you can see right now, I can literally control my Airtel smart router with this thing. As you can see, with this Air remote, I can control it. And look at something cool that I want to show you guys as well. You can also control the volume as well. If you come here, as you can see, as I'm going down, up, it is changing. Isn't that cool? Now, the cool thing about my Air remote is that I can just type in something like this: HENRYDANGER. And okay, see, look, anything I type, it shows up. Look, see, Henry Danger. And the best part about this is that you have this trackpad here where you can be controlling the mouse. As you can see, as I'm moving my hand, it's controlling like this. Isn't that really cool? You're also able to pause the movie by clicking on this button here and then coming here. You can fast forward. You can rewind. Isn't that cool? I know that it's blurry, but just look at this thing here. And if you want to leave the app for any reason, you can just come here and click on the home button right here. And now, see, we're back home. Now, the Air remote that I just showed you right now, I bought it from Jumia, but I will leave a link in the description so that you can buy it on sites like Jumia, Konga, Temu, and the like, so that way you order it for yourself. Now, apart from using this Air remote right here, I'm going to show you some other unorthodox ways that you can control your Airtel smart router. Now, let's assume that you had this wireless mouse here and this USB right here sitting around in your house. Do you know that you can use 2 of these to control your Airtel smart router? Like, how cool is that? You're just controlling it and using it to do whatever you want, and it's really, really fun actually. Now, the only downside to using a mouse is that you do not have the 100% full control. Like, you can control your TV, but to an extent. You can't go back and you can't adjust the volume and do like every single thing, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, but a mouse is still a good option in case of an emergency or something. But what if I told you that a wired game controller would work with this smart router? Let me just show you right now. Now, with a wired controller, you're easily able to control your Netflix and even play your games and all that type of stuff. You're easily able to navigate inside of this TV and all that. So I think it's really cool. Now, I would just tell you this: if you are going to buy a wired controller, note that the control scheme might be different for each controller. I would just recommend, you get a PlayStation controller, because that one is the best, because you can just control it right out of the box without really having to change anything. Like, how PlayStation, everything is X, circle, square, triangle, everything will remain in that input if you use a PlayStation controller, but then other controllers will not really do such. Now, the second way to control your Airtel smart router is by using a Hisense smart TV. Now, let me show you. Now, as you can see, this is my Hisense smart TV, and I just need to connect the Airtel smart router to this Hisense smart TV. As you can see here, it's plugged in right here. I plugged into with the HDMI and all that type of stuff. I just need to go to input here and then enter the smart router. Now that I'm in, what I can do is this. I can easily just control like the TV using my Hisense remote. Now, sometimes there's input lag. I don't know why right now, but sometimes it actually works much better. But right now, for some reason, the input lag is just crazy. Now, you can easily control your TV and have some fun. Now, if you're going to be using this Hisense remote for your smart router to control it, here are some things that you should know. Only the up, down, left, right, and OK buttons, as well as the back button here. Yes, only this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one work. Any other button, if you try to press it, it will, trigger something in your Hisense TV, like, the Netflix or the settings or whatever. Only these like 6 buttons work when it comes to controlling your smart router. Nothing else works, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, the final way to control your Airtel smart router is by using an app. Now, to get the app, I'll just tell you this. Go on your Play Store or App Store and type in this thing here. As you can see, Android TV remote. Yeah, so you're going to type it in, and then from there, you're going to see different apps and you will download any one. Essentially, many of these apps work the same, but here is the app that I would recommend that you get that is for both iOS and Android. So as you can see right here, there's this app I'm going to click on right now. As you can see here, install this on either your iOS or your Android phone, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I'm in the app. So first things first, before you can use this app to control your TV, here's what you need to do. You need to connect the Wi-Fi of the smart router into this phone here. Now, I just connected to my Airtel smart router. I just have to click on connect here. Then from there, they'll show you a code on the screen. You just need to type in this code into this box here. Now that we have typed the code, we click on submit. And then from there, we can name it whatever we want. Let's just name it ROUTE router. So then we click on done. Now we are connected. And the thing is this, you can make it either be touchpad or D-pad. I prefer D-pad though. And then you can just click on whatever. You can just skip all this stuff here. And then from there, you can essentially control your stuff. You can even put like this thing, that's if your TV supports it. You can even put keyboard as well to type in something like boom. Even though I actually need to open the YouTube app to actually use this, but we move. You can control the volume as you can see here. And you can even use voice. You can be like, okay, while using the app, open YouTube. See?
All right, launching YouTube on Airtel Smart Router.
Isn't this cool? Look. YouTube. Okay, so I switched it back to the D-pad here. We can move, and if we click on this thing here, this thing will automatically open Netflix for us. As you can see, look, isn't this cool? Okay, so now that I've shown you 3 different ways that you can control your Airtel smart router, I believe you guys owe me a like, a comment, a share, and a subscribe as well. And to also watch my other videos too. You guys owe me that. But anyways, I hope you've learned something new, and I hope I see you guys next time. I love you guys. Goodbye.